Yo, what is good, YouTube? It is your boy Make America Lit, back with another NBA 2K video. And in today's video, we have our very first episode of Rare Builds, as you can see on the screen. In today's episode, we are going to be creating a 3&D threat. Now, I'm considering this an all-around 3&D threat build. You're gonna see why in a minute, but yeah, man, let's jump into the build. Now we're gonna go shooting guard. Now, obviously, you can go, small forward too if you want to go small forward. I went shooting guard because this build, as a person who primarily plays rec, I want to be put at the 2 or the 3. I want to be on the wing. And when you make a small forward, as you know, sometimes they will throw you up here at power forward. When you're power forward, sometimes they throw you at center. So to avoid possibly being small forward and getting thrown at power forward, which happens a lot, and then shooting guards get thrown into the small forward, I'm going to make a shooting guard, because usually when you make a shooting guard, you're either going to play the 2 or the 3. Sometimes you might randomly play the 1, but that doesn't really happen very often. So we're going to back out of this just to reset, the build or whatever, just so you guys can see. So shooting guard. Now, I wanted to go 6'6" because I did want it to have a little speed on this build, but personally, I'd rather have the extra height just for being able to play, better defense on the inside, not just perimeter. So we went 6'7", 234 pounds with a 7-foot wingspan. I played around with the wingspan, but I felt like 7 foot was like enough for me to get the defensive badges that we need on this build versus just having the offense, because you can't be 3&D without the D. You know what I'm saying? Pause. So yeah, man. So this is what the build setup looks like. 53 close shot, 70 driving layup, 80 driving dunk. Now these are kind of low, and I know people are going to say, oh well, you could probably get it higher. Why would you go with the 70 driving layup and 80 driving dunk? You are a 3&D threat, okay? So you're going to want a 3, and you're going to want, pause, the D. You know what I'm saying? So the driving and layup, you just want that as a safety net, if you will. Now obviously, if you don't care about having a safety net and you just want to do your job as a 3&D, you could take this down, and you could take the drive and dunk down to like a 70 or something like that, take the layup down to like 60, and you could put those points into like your 3 and have a higher 3 than 80. Or if you want mid-range, you could go higher mid-range or whatever you could go crazy. You could put it on your perimeter still and get better stats there. But this is what I did, because I don't like being one-dimensional. I don't want to just only depend on a 3 when I'm on, spot up type build. So you want to, have a fallback if case they're chasing you off the 3-point line. Now you'll be able to finish with, a quick drops, off 2, or an athletic off 1 or something like that with the 80 drive and dunk. A 70 layup, you'll be able to make your actual layups and stuff. And then as you can see on the side here, with that 70 layup, this is what you're looking at. You're looking at a lot of, decent badges. You're looking at silver float game, a gold spin cycle, gold 2-step, just a variety of badges that you'll be able to hit or whatever. Same thing with the drive and dunk, decent badges. You know what I'm saying? Decent badges, bro. And then now right there, I'm just going to show you like the outlook of all the badges that you're going to be getting. Mostly, silver, and bronze. A lot of bronze badges. But in this game, it's not too bad seeing as how you can get every single badge. So the more badges, the better. You don't really want to just focus on just having 3 or 4, really good badges. You want to have as many badges as you can so you can, play your role the best. Moving on, 65 mid-range, because we're not really too much worried about mid-range. We're 3&D, not mid-range and D. Then we have a 83 ball, which to me is enough to get most of the shooting badges that you want. Then moving on, 71 free throw, just so that we could get bronze free points or whatever, just a free throw badge. If you do play rec, or you happen to play rec, you do want to be able to hit those free throws. You don't want to come into rec. I've seen countless times of dudes bricking shots because they can't hit a free throw or whatever. Just throw the little bit of points on a 71 free throw. Usually I would say a 70, but you might as well go that extra 1 point just to get that free throw, free points badge, And it's going to help you, with, bringing your points up and stuff. If you care about what you average in rec and stuff like that, you want those points, Moving on, I went with a 77 pass accuracy. Now, obviously, you could go with 76 because it'll get you, silver relay and needle threader and, all of these badges like that. But I went with 77 because you can see you get a bevy of badges with just the 77. You're only really going to be missing out on bailout and post playmaker. So to say that you only missing out on bailout and post playmaker and you're not even the primary ball handler, you're not going to need bailout if you're not a primary ball handler, and you're not going to need post playmaker unless you're a big. So, the fact that you have access to these other badges on bronze and silver is very nice. Silver dimer, bronze needle threader, silver relay, silver special delivery, bronze touch passer, silver break starter, very nice. Then we went with the 77 ball handle, 72 speed with ball. I think I went with the 72 speed with ball just so that I can get one of these badges, either triple threat or speed booster. But again, like I said, we got bronze blow by, we got bronze speed booster and hyperdrive. Now keep in mind, you're not a primary ball handler. You are functioning as a 3&D spot up. You're not going to really be too much handling the ball, but this amount of playmaking will get you enough to do what you need to do. 77, you'll be able to make those passes. You ain't going to worry about getting picked off left and right. And I do think 77 will be the threshold. I know last year was 76 for like LeBron passing style and stuff, but I think just your bang for buck for a 77, you're just looking at what you're getting for a 77, and you're not going to get another upgrade on any of these badges until you get to an 82. And I think that's break starter. Actually, no, touch passer. Touch passer at an 82 accuracy pass, you get silver touch passer. You're not getting anywhere else. The highest you would have to go is like an 86, I think, to get like one of these badges gold. But that's the next upgrade. So 77 is actually pretty nice for its value. And your passes aren't going to be too slow. Again, the ball handle. I'm not mad at that. Like, bronze unpluckable is kind of low, but at the same time, again, like I said, you're not going to be the primary ball handler. That's just like, just some security so that you aren't getting left and right. But if you do want like silver unpluckable, which will cost you an 80 ball handle, we have a 77. Like I said, if you don't care about finishing, you could bring this like layup down to a 65, bring your drive and dunk down to a 75 or a 70, throw those 3 points on your ball handle. Now you have silver unpluckable. Whoop-de-doo. If you do, want to be able to dribble, ISO, or whatever, you'll be able to do that. Then moving on to our perimeter defense, as you can see, 92 perimeter defense, giving us that gold clamps, which is fire. Actually, no, silver clamps, silver clamps. Because you need a 93, I think, for gold clamps. So, silver clamps, 91 steel. And this 91 steel is very important because the 91 steel is going to give you glove, interceptor, and right stick ripper, which is just going to be tremendous. And then you're going to be comparing that also, pairing that with 94 feet, which is just going to make you an absolute menace on defense. And then we also went with a 79 block just because that 79 block is going to be needed just to get you, I believe, pogo stick, if I'm not mistaken. So I went with the 79 block mostly because of the pogo, but I'm pretty sure you could go with 78 just to get chase down artist. But I just went up one just to get that pogo stick. But yeah, bronze anchor and silver chase down artist at 6'7" with damn near an 80 vertical. You're going to be able to chase people down, with this build, and that's one of the primary things that I want to focus on. I wanted to not just be, 3&D in the sense of just playing perimeter defense. You also want to be able to play interior defense. So, again, that's why we have that 61 interior defense with that 79 block, because that's going to help us with, getting those chase down blocks, anchor, chase down, all of that stuff. Don't touch the offensive rebound or defensive rebound because, again, we're going to be at shooting guard, so we're going to be at the 2 or the 3 in most instances. And then finally, we're looking at our physicals: 85 speed, 77 acceleration. And now that 77 acceleration, you'll see what happens if we go down 1 point for the 76 acceleration. You see we lose that gold fast feet, and that's the reason why we're at a 77, just so that we can get that gold fast feet. Now that's gonna pair up with the silver clamps, gold challenger, gold ankle braces, gold pick dodger, gold glove, gold interceptor, and gold right stick ripper. You're going to be an absolute menace on the perimeter, and then you turn around and you also have bronze anchor with silver chase down artist, you'll be able to get blocks in the paint as well as pogo stick too. And then finally, for the physicals, again, we got to have speed and acceleration just so that we can dribble, and play defense. But another thing that I really shot for on this build is that 82 strength, because with that 82 strength, as you see, we're going to have not just brick wall, but we're also going to have immovable enforcer, which is also going to help with us playing defense on the inside. So this build, it says 3&D threat, but this build is just really a 3&D menace, because you're going to be able to play really good, defense on the perimeter, but you're also going to be a nightmare on the, inside as well too, because you're going to have a movable force, you're going to have brick wall, you're going to have clamps, and then all those gold badges, challenger, then you're going to have anchor, along with silver chase down artists, and then you also see, there's some benefits to that strength. You're looking at bronze bulldozer, the new badge that everybody's talking about, fearless finisher. You're gonna, be, not too one-dimensional. You're gonna be able to do everything. And then finally, we finish this build up with a 79 vertical and a 90 stamina. And then, of course, when we create the build, you see the shades of, I believe Doug Christie, OG, and of course Michael Bridges, Nets. And you'll see that we have built a 3&D threat. So there you have it. This is my all-around 3&D threat build. It's been your boy Make America Lit. Please be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe for more NBA 2K24 builds. I'm out, guys. Peace.